Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to do a challenge on recursion, which is a question from Sololearn. So I have seen many people struggle with this question, so I'm going to make you understand how will we try to implement the logic, and we'll try to understand how to convert a decimal into a binary equivalent. So you can read this question here. I won't be reading it loud here, so you can just read this format. So basically the question is saying you have to solve the uh, question, okay, by giving an input decimal and converting into a binary format. So the binary representation of 8 is 1000. So first of all we need to understand how can we convert, first of all, like what is traditional method. So before going into the coding using recursion, we'll try to understand, okay. So as per the example, we have taken 8 here. So we all know that 2 to the power binary, if you don't know, it's 2 to the power 0, then 2 to the power 1, then 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, and so on. Okay, so in this case we have taken 8 as our first example, and 2 to the power 0 is 1 and 2 and 4 and 8, right? So this is 8. So what should be the equivalent? We all know that binaries are in the form of 1 and zeros, right? Okay, so 8 is here, so 8 will be, this part will be equivalent to 1. This will be 0, 0 and 0. So this is the binary equivalent of 8. So how will we understand? Okay, see, if we divide 8 by 2, see, this is 2, right? This is 2. So if we divide 8 by 2, what will we get? 2 4s are 8, right? So the remainder is, so the quotient is 4 and the remainder is what? 0. Again we divide 4 by 2, you get remainder as 0 and quotient as 2, right? And again we divide 2 by 2. Further we keep on reducing 8, 4 and 2. So 2 on the 2. So this will give remainder as 0. Okay. But now we cannot divide 2 by 1 because the remainder will give 1. And if you keep on dividing, it won't get finished. Okay. It will go on infinitely. So how can we frame our logic here in coding? So let's see, like I have first divided, right? So what I got first? 0. What is 0 here? It is a remainder. How can we find the remainder? So 8% of 2, right? And then this is 0. So we'll keep on. Okay, so this is 1 last and 0 0 0. So if we go from lowest significant bit to maximum significant bit, MSB, the answer will be this: 1000, 1000, 1 and 3 zeros. Okay, so we have found out that we'll be uh, finding out the modulus value, that is the remainder, and then we need to find 100. Okay, so how can you do? First of all, we'll be adding this. Okay, so this method is equivalent to this method in recursion. So why we adding 10 here? Because we'll get know in just a while. Okay, because 10 is first of all a decimal. This is a decimal value, right? So we have to add 10 here and then multiply with any defined function, say convert, say, and we'll pass n here. So if you pass n here, that is 8 here, what will you get? 8 into 10 is, no, not 8, not 8 into 10, it is 0. Again you'll get 0 here, and then again we'll add 10 into conversion of n, so it will still be 8, right? It will not get reduced. We have to do something with this. So what can you do? You can see here, we are converting here 8 to 4, and then 4 to 2, and do 2 to 1, right? So this is further getting reduced. So what can we do here? We will simply give floor division. Okay, so the final statement of the return statement will be 8% 2 plus 10, right? And into convert of what? 8 double slash, that is 4 division 2. Why is double slash? Because if you give single slash, it will give you float value, right? So we don't want float value. So if you divide 2 by 8, you'll get 4. Okay, so how can you frame this? We can frame this here like this. First of all, I'll define a function, say convert, and pass n here, and then I will return what? The past value, that is 8. I gave an example, n% 2 plus 10 into convert of what? N slash 2. Okay, so this is done. So again we will print, simply print it here. Okay, say convert function, and we will pass our input value. So we'll say input, and we want to give input as int type, right? So this is done, but this is not at all the final solution, because here you can see, if you keep on dividing 8 by 2 and then 4 by 2 and then 2 by, and again we get 1, right? So if you keep on dividing 1 by 2 it will go infinitely, as I said here. So we need to stop at 1. So I can write a base case here. So the base case will be, if n is equal to 1, I need to return 1. That's all. Now let's run this program. Okay, so there's some problem. Let me check. Convert, into input. Okay, let's write it again. Just convert, because there's some indentation error. And if we get n is equal to 1, I'll just say, as per this Sololearn, they are taking num as the input and not n, I think. So I'll say num here. Okay, num, and if the base case is reached, that is 1, so I'll return 1 here. Okay, or I'll just return num percent 2 plus 10 into convert of, sorry, num slash slash 2 here, and then I'll print convert of integer type. I'll take as input. There you go, it's done. Yeah, it's passing all the test cases as well. This is how you can solve it. I hope you understood this question. If you have any queries, you can just comment out below. Thank you.